What is the primary importance of action instructions when creating a custom agent action in Agentforce? A. Action instructions define the expected user interface for the action's results. B. Action instructions tell the large language model, LLM, how and when to use this specific action based on the conversation context. C. Action instructions tell the end user exactly how to phrase their request to call the action. Correct answer: B. Action instructions are crucial for guiding the underlying LLM. They provide context and directives so the AI knows the action's purpose and under what conversational circumstances it should be invoked to fulfill a user's request. Universal Containers, UC, wants to leverage generative AI Salesforce functionality to reduce service agent handling time by providing recommended replies based only on the existing knowledge articles. On which AI capability should UC focus? A. Care replies. B. Service replies. C. Knowledge replies. Correct answer: C. Knowledge replies are specifically designed to generate responses grounded solely in the information available within the Salesforce knowledge base. Service replies use past case data, and care replies often involve more complex contexts. The Universal Containers Service team wants to customize the content and format of the standard case summary generated by Agentforce. What should the Agentforce specialist do to achieve this? A. Use the standard summarize case agent action and hope the LLM adapts. B. Customize the standard record summary template fields available on the case object layout. C. Create and activate a custom record summary prompt template specifically for the case object. Correct answer: C. To tailor the output of a record summary, you need to create a custom record summary prompt template. This allows defining specific instructions, fields, and the desired tone format for the LLM-generated summary. Universal Containers wants to limit an agent's access to only see knowledge articles relevant to product A when using the answer questions with knowledge action. How should UC achieve this? A. Assign data categories for product A to relevant articles and configure data category filtering within the Agentforce data library settings. B. Define scope instructions in the prompt template listing allowed article titles related to product A. C. Update the data library retriever to filter on a custom field, product type, C on the knowledge article. Correct answer: A. Salesforce knowledge. Data categories are the standard way to organize articles and control visibility. Configuring data category filters in Agentforce ensures the AI only grounds responses on articles accessible via those categories. Regarding the Agentforce Testing Center for evaluating prompt templates and agent actions. A. Running tests directly modifies live CRM data in the production environment, posing a significant risk. B. Agentforce Testing Center can only be used effectively within a production environment. C. Running tests within the testing center simulates action execution without consuming actual Einstein request credits or making live callouts unless explicitly configured for integration testing. C. The testing center allows safe evaluation, typically in a sandbox. It simulates behavior without incurring Einstein request costs or modifying live data during the test, making it ideal for iteration. Universal Containers, UC, currently tracks potential sales leads using a custom object called prospect.cia. They are preparing to implement the Sales Development Representative, SDR agent. Which consideration should UC keep in mind? A. The Agentforce SDR agent primarily works with the standard lead and opportunity objects out of the box. B. The Agentforce SDR agent can only perform actions on opportunity records. C. The Agentforce SDR agent only supports custom objects if they have a direct lookup to the account object. Correct answer: A. Standard Agentforce features like the SDR agent, are optimized for standard objects. Lead opportunity. Using custom objects like Prospect C might require custom actions, as default functionality may not directly target it. Which element in an omni-channel flow is specifically used to pass a work item, like a case or chat transcript, to the routing logic to find an available and qualified agent? A. Assignment. B. Decision. C. Root work action. Correct answer. C. The root work action element in an omni-channel flow invokes the routing engine. It uses configured queues, skills, and present statuses to assign the work item to the appropriate agent. An Agentforce specialist is creating a custom action in Agentforce to update a case status and add a comment. Which underlying automation tool is the primary option available for the specialist to implement this logic? A. Apex Trigger. B. SOQL Query. C. Salesforce Flow, ScreenFlow, or Auto-Launched Flow? Correct answer. C. Custom agent actions are typically built using Salesforce flows. Flows provide the logic canvas for updating records, user interaction, ScreenFlow, or back-end processing, auto-launched flow, needed for the action. What is a key consideration an Agentforce specialist should be aware of regarding data included when using record snapshots grounding in a prompt template? A. Empty data fields or sections without defined limits on the page layout are automatically filtered out by default. B. Related record data, such as activities, tasks, and events linked to the primary record, are often excluded by default. C. Email addresses associated with related contact lookups on the object are always included for context. Correct answer. B. Record snapshots often exclude related lists like activities by default to keep the context concise. Including them usually requires specific configuration in the prompt template or layout if desired. Universal Containers wants to leverage the record snapshots grounding feature for case summaries within a prompt template. What preparation is fundamentally required? A. Create a unique field set named Record Snapshot Fields for all the fields to be grounded. B. Enable and configure dynamic forms for the case object layout being used. C. Ensure the relevant fields are present and visible on the page layout assigned to the users, or configured in dynamic forms if used. Correct answer. C. Record snapshots. Primarily pull content from fields visible on the record's assigned page layout, or dynamic forms setup. Ensuring necessary fields are on this layout is the key preparation.